You want the equivalent of 4 months rent for a security deposit for the life of the lease. We are not going to do that. We've got $300,000 in washers and dryers ahead of us here.
Danny, how you
Good
doing, my
morning.
brother?
Fantastic.
Early today, huh?
I want to counter 4 months security deposit, 2 months security deposit applied with month 7 and 8. 2 months security deposit can stay. So you want to counter your counter? I don't understand.
So they countered at 4 months security deposit, but they didn't want to apply that towards the rent.
The landlord reviewed the financials and is asking for 4 months of rent as the security deposit. If accepted, we will be able to move forward. Okay, so that very sentence, it's either rent or it's a security deposit. It's not both.
No.
4 months of rent as the security deposit. So let's call him up, and rather than talk about what we need to say, I'll just say it.
Hey, Danny.
Jake, what the hell's going on over there? So your very brief email, which I appreciate. The landlord reviewed the financials and is asking for 4 months of rent as the security deposit. Sounds great.
Correct.
When will that rent turn from a security deposit to rent? That's all we need to know. What are the dates?
All he needs is what we typically do is like 1.5 to 2 months as a security deposit. He's just asking for 4 months. So
okay, but here's the difference. A security deposit is just that. You're going to keep that until I return my apartment with good drapes and carpet. And that deposit is that security so that you're sure that you don't have to spend any money above and beyond normal wear, right? That's the way I remember it before I did hundreds of leases. So the landlord reviewed the financials, which is, okay, you're not thrilled with Raheem's financials, so you want more than normal. And he wants 4 months rent as the security deposit. So what you mean is, if I understand you correctly, is you want the equivalent of 4 months rent for a security deposit for the life of the lease.
Correct.
Okay.
Instead of
Got
it being
you.
1.5.
No, correct is enough. So here's the thing.
Yep.
We are not going to do that. And I wanted to call you and tell you, dude, we've got $300,000 in washers and dryers ahead of us here. So we're not asking to partner with you. You're not looking to throw TI money at this or deliver the restroom in good order. It's going to be ADA compliance. You're not looking to put new air conditioning units on the roof. None of that. So at the end of the day, we can come to the table with exactly 4 months of future rent as long as it pays future rent. I think that's the disconnect when we look at this. Meaning, okay, here's your $10,000, but it's going to pay month 13, 14, 15, and 16 in future rent. So we do come to the table with skin in the game, but you want us spending every penny we have on washers and dryers, nothing more, nothing less. This is not about the financials are only important to our distributors that we're bringing in to start swinging hammers here.
Right. Okay. Well, let me go back to the landlord. So when I get back later today, I will shoot you over an email. I'll discuss with him, and then we can just figure it out from there about the security deposit.
Good.
Maybe we can. I'm sure he'll be able to talk about it.
Yeah,
so
I
we don't
appreciate
have to have
you.
the 4 months.
I've never done a security deposit, as we are very different from a nail salon trying to get off the ground using our cousins doing the work. We're very different than a dollar store. Correct. Where I have some relationship in China where I get stuff for 50 cents I can sell for $1. This is a purchase of massive amounts of industrial equipment and shoving it into commercial space. It's just different. Right. All right, you're a good man. Let me know.
Right.
Thanks, buddy. His verbiage in the email, it needed to make sense to all of us. He was saying, we want the equivalent of 4 months rent as a security deposit. That's not what he wrote. So it gives us the ability to say. Now, he said, well, I'm sure we can bring it down a little. No. If you come to the table with a check, it's your money. You're getting it back. We're not giving them. And they always, we always get a deposit. No, you can't say that tomorrow. Not the way it works.
Right. The verbiage on it was confusing. It's a 4 months of rent as security deposit. Okay, is that going towards the rent or no? Because
Well,
the
it's
way
two
he
different.
says it,
It's two different things. It's just people
Yeah.
don't have a command of the language. Last chance for glory here, Clinton Township, if I'm right. Kenny, you got the landlord's phone number from the AutoZone. All right, that's rare
Yeah.
when the AutoZone guy knows the landlord's number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, Kenny.
Yes.
Kenny, my name's Danny. I'm calling on some commercial space in Clinton Township. I'm actually interested in renting from you.
Clinton Township. I don't have nothing in there.
Is this your building?
Which one? Yeah, it's full.
Oh, okay. So the coin laundromat is what I'm interested in, Kenny. I want to lease that space from you if and when it becomes available. You don't run the laundromat, do you?
No, there's a guy. He have it. He run it.
Yeah, you have a tenant there.
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. So, Kenny, I've got 36 stores in 3 states, and my interest is always in the infrastructure. You know, the gas, water, electric is here. I don't know if you tour the facility, but probably 70% of his equipment is broken, and the rest is very old. It's just hard to operate this way. And when the guy gives up the ghost and, he's stops paying, call me and we'll talk terms. I want to lease it from you long term and put some new equipment in.
Really, I think the guy, to be honest with you, if there's somebody interested to buy it, he will sell it, I think. I'm not sure.
Of course he would sell it, Kenny. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like to sell you one of my chickens that no longer lays eggs, too. Would you like to buy it?
No, the only way I buy it if I want to kill it and eat it.
There you go. There's still some value in that chicken. That's the difference, my friend. I'm sure this guy would like to sell his business, but the difference with us, it's a very simple matter for me to go find laundromats for sale and buy them. I haven't done that in 20 years. I'm interested in talking to Kenny about a lease. You know why I want the space? You do. Why do I want the space?
I don't know.
The infrastructure.
To make money.
The infrastructure, the gas, water, and electric. He has a failing business. I know by touring it. I've already been inside of it. And when he gives up, give me a call. But I don't need to deal with it now. We're all in a hurry, right? We want to do something today. No, I've got dozens of landlords I'm calling all over Michigan. And when this changes, when he's interested in leaving, you let me know. Or maybe he's slow paying, non-paying, etc. Kenny, save my number. What's your email address? I'll email you as well. All right, I appreciate you. This is my wireless number as well. Save it. Danny D'Angelo. I'll send you an email. Thanks, buddy.
Danny,
Yep.
You're welcome, Dan.
Ciao.
Have a good day.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.